Keep stirring that pot. We need it ready soon.
Yes, Grandmother.
The winter will be harsh this year.
Yes, but we are safe by the fire for now.
Long before the name Turk appeared in history, there was the steppe, a vast, open world stretching from Eastern Europe to Mongolia. The nomads, known today as the Eurasian steppe, a land of endless grasslands, powerful winds, and extreme seasons. This land had no walls, no borders, no cities in the way we understand them, but it created something far more powerful. It created warriors, tribes, and life here was not easy. Winters were brutal, summers were dry and unforgiving. Food depended on the people of the steppe became nomads, always moving with their herds, and horse masters, riding from early childhood. The nomad. Horse masters, riding from early childhood. Survival experts, living with nature, not against it. The horse was not just transportation, it was life itself, used for war, used for migration, used for hunting, even used for food and drink. Because there were no natural borders, there was constant pressure. Tribes competed for land, resources were limited, power shifted quick. This gave birth to a unique type of warrior, the mounted archer. Fast, precise, deadly. These warriors could ride at full speed. No traditional army could match them at the time. This style of warfare would later shock empires from China to Europe. Before the Turks, other powerful groups ruled the steppe. One of the most important early powers, the Xiongnu. They fought directly with ancient China, helped inspire the construction of parts of the Great Wall. These early steppe empires created a system, tribal alliances, military. The system you see here, this structure of military control over the trade routes, would later be perfected by the Turks. Running through this harsh land was something incredibly important, the Silk Road. This was not just one road. Through it flowed silk, gold, spices, ideas, religions, technology, and most importantly, power. Whoever controlled the steppe could influence the Silk Road, and whoever controlled the Silk Road could influence the world. The foundation is set. By the time the Turks appeared, the steppe already had a warrior culture, a political system based on tribes, control over trade routes, a tradition of building empires. The Turks did not appear from nothing. The Turks did not appear from nothing. They were born from this environment, forged by it, refined by it, and ready to rise. For centuries, they ruled the boundless steppe, nomadic empires thriving on trade and conquest long before the Turks emerged. Their mastery of the horse made them unstoppable. First, the Xiongnu built empires, then came the caravans. Now, the Turks are coming.
The Turks are coming!
The Turks are coming! Run! Hide! They'll find you! Quickly! Over there!
Chapter 2, the Göktürk Turks, the First Turkic Empire. This is where the story officially begins, the moment the word Turk enters history.
But now, for the first time, a name appears in history, Turk. This was not just a tribe. This was not just a tribe. This was an identity. This was the beginning of a civilization that would stretch across continents and centuries. Before the Turks rose, the steppe was dominated by another powerful group, the Ruran Khaganate. The Ruran ruled much of the region and controlled many tribes, including the early Turks. At this time, the Turks were not rulers. They were skilled metalworkers, iron producers, a subordinate tribe within a larger empire. But power on the steppe is never permanent, and rebellion is always one step away. Around 552 AD, a leader emerged, Bumin Khagan. He did something no one expected. He challenged the Ruran, and he won. This moment marks the birth of the First Turkic Empire, also known as the Göktürk Khaganate. After its founding, the Göktürk Empire expanded rapidly. Within a short time, it controlled vast territories from Manchuria in the east to the Caspian Sea in the west. This was not a small tribal alliance anymore. This was a continental empire. The Göktürks controlled key parts of the Silk Road and the trade between east and west. They also navigated strategic alliances and rivalries. They became a major power, competing with China, Persia, and other steppe groups.
Deploy the cavalry to the western flank. Secure the pass by nightfall. It shall be done, Khagan.